My name is Happy and I'm an Immortal 2 player, and in this video I'm gonna tell you what to do after you get a pick, where to go after you have already taken the side, and how to stop letting your teammates decide the games for you and instead take the whole game into your own hands. And finally, if you stick around till the end of the video, I will tell you what is the true purpose of a duelist. Okay.
I don't know what this was.
Right before recording any of these VOD reviews, I stare at the wall and I'm like, what the hell am I gonna tell these players? What can I even tell them to improve? And then you watch 5 seconds of the match. They always prove you wrong. Your plan is probably the smoke right here, right? And then I guess execute. But you see how bad it is now? You have a sheriff, which is a long-range weapon, so automatically you're in a worse position fighting an angle like this, for example, against a ghost. Like, a ghost is gonna beat you more often than your sheriff, unless all you do is body shot in this rank. Another problem when you're just running out on site is you don't have anyone with you. Not that you're going alone, like, it's kind of fine to go alone, but when you step into this position, getting shot from 4 different directions, to make sure that it doesn't happen, obviously, number one, you either save your dash and you dash right here, because dashing right here at the beginning of the round is not necessary for you. First of all, they do not have chamber, right? They cannot cheese you with random off angle. They do have Jet, but Jet's gonna be playing somewhere right here if he is going to play in a weird off angle. Now for you, it's not even a problem to face a Jet because you buy yourself a sheriff. So instead, just look for a 1v1. It's gonna be a very fair, probably you might even face a ghost, which you can definitely kill. And then once you move on, you still have your dash. Now when we talked about these crossfires, you can avoid them by just dashing on the side, right? Okay, cool. You don't have dash. What do we do then? That is a perfect time to do absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure there's an orb. You can just chill, take an orb. You have to let your teammates open up that door, push in this tree. That removes this crossfire. Right here, these 2 lines, they get removed because if they try to peek you, your teammates unlock this vision for you. Like, you're not getting crossfire. Now you can push, Now you can push. In this situation, you run on the site and 3 is completely not clear. So you're not sure where you're gonna look at. You would have felt safer, so you would have only looked at this one angle. And because of that, you're like, oh shit, they can beat me from right here too. Okay, I'm gonna give you a massive dip here, boys. This is very big. If you got demolished on the first round and now it's an eco round, always go B. Shift, play contact. You have to shift means walk silently, by the way, for those who don't know. Once you take contact, you push onto site, you get those 2 Astra smokes, and the most important part when you're pushing on B site, it's to take this cubby. It's to do everything you can to take this cubby. Now if you somehow manage to send your whole team into upper as well, and to make sure no one's gonna peek you from upper, that's fine too, but it's so much harder to do because take a link, all you need is like 1 Phoenix flash. All it takes is 1 Molotov. You can throw this 1 flash, swarm in, make sure to lock down this space when you're playing B. You're gonna win 90% of your games. But you do have to convince your team to go B, to walk silently, because if you start running from right here, there's gonna be at least 2 defending now. They're gonna throw 1 molly and your push is dead. So you go C together, which is cool. What the fuck was that? I guess it's fun. I mean, you can't even wallbang it from this position, which is weird, but... Okay, you're gonna dash in. You see 2 people on site now. You got 1. And, oh, come on. You can literally see in your minimap as you walk through that the Reyna is holding you, and then you do a W peek with 1 HP.
Oh shit, he's holding from backside.
Yeah, that was a stupid peek. You gotta fix it, obviously, 100%. You got 1 kill, you got chill. Like, mid-dash, I see you. You looked at right. That's good, that's respectable. I see you do that. However, you dashed into sight and you just completely forgot about this position. You dash in, you see 1 guy on the right, your full team runs in, and then you get shot from behind. Your whole team dies, and they're like, Why didn't no one check? Why didn't no one check? And it would be your problem. The problem is that it's not even your biggest problem. Biggest problem for you was peeking right here and fighting this guy. The enemy was standing probably like right here, and that is more than 30 meters for your mini vandal. I forgot. You gotta take those fights like this. They might feel a little bit more uncomfortable, but at least if you headshot, you get the kill. Let's move on. What comes to the
I got her.
Look, he spazzed
Don't
out.
worry, we got this.
No, we do. It was just because I was hit wrong.
Placing sentry.
That's it. We got this. Okay, so here you should call out that there's two enemies. There's Gecko.
You're alone right now.
Gecko Clove on A, right?
Spike down B.
And Vice. There's 3 on A.
Okay.
I don't. You could get peeked here, but you're kind of running left and right with your knife. For a higher ranked player, it's like someone pinching you in the back. It's like a little bit, uncomfortable. It's like we have gotten one tap before by pulling out our knives like this. It feels so uncomfortable.
I guess the person from C went back to you or something.
Oh, your Reina is cooking. Your Reina is.
Nice good pick.
Ah.
Oh, that means okay. You
Right.
should be good then.
You can take some space upper. I would go upper.
Gecko should
Look for 1v1.
Yeah, I hear him.
Now you have options.
Is that?
Now you have options.
Last player
I'm pulling
standing.
pass.
You didn't give yourself options. This is really good for your teammate right now because they don't know, like, she could still be cubby or upper.
Blasting up.
Yeah. See, she had a chance. Just jiggling, wiggling around. Check this out. When you push upper, it is more likely for you to face one person instead of holding here, where you're most likely gonna face 2 people. This position is so bad. It's so terrible. You cannot escape the trade. If enemies push out from here or here, or here, you're forced to fight a 2v1 battle. Why I want you to push one of these like upper, look at this. I'm gonna zoom out. It's always better to push upper than this thing, C-Link, because when you push C-Link, you can walk into this very uncomfortable crossfire that late rotators can create. And like while you walk here, you might get picked from this guy. While you walk here, you might get picked from this guy. When you're pushing upper, you don't really have to worry. Most likely, all of the enemies are going to be coming from this direction. And this is literally one line you have to watch. Very unlikely that someone's rotating all the way around here. One more outcome. If you push in and you find nothing here, question mark, nobody's there. That, again, unlocks you some other options. For example, an angle like this. If you know the last guy is 1, 2, 3, you can wait for the guy to kind of pass, and it's a weird offing because they're gonna push in, they're like, oh, nobody's there. Look how they're opening up to another angle. Now they're gonna be worried about this angle. Let me stand somewhere right here. Options, a lot of options. The most important thing for you to take the space is so that you create a crossfire, and when they're gonna tap the spike, you can start poking at them from 2 their directions, and so their focus is suddenly going to be diverse, giving you ability to fight one guy at a time. Okay. Got pick. You can sprint up. You could open the door right now, but are you ready to face Vice? That's the question.
Faking the door.
Placing
Hide
sentry.
for the smoke to
Walking
disappear.
in, I'm
I'm
walking
faking
in.
the door.
Yeah.
Enemy kill.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
This is interesting.
Trying to get behind him.
Ice is
Water.
Give me a
water.
second.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
I'm behind.
They're
Just give me a
closer.
second.
They're close on you.
One enemy remaining.
Last
My
back
ult's
door.
ready.
Don't give him this fight. He's not taking it. Okay, you're good.
backing off and going CT. They'll be distracted.
Very good, very good, very good. I'm just gonna give you a quick 5-second tip. Once you get a pick with this arena, that's when you want to group up with your whole team and execute a site. Because there are 3 sites, it's very likely that you're only gonna be pushing into one person. I want you to group up with 5 of your teammates and just execute a site like a normal human beings. Instead, not your fault, but 2 of your teammates just decided to push into multiple crossfires right here. Not your fault again, but you could be like, let's group up and let's execute a site. So you open up the door and you tell your teammates to wait for you, so now you can execute as 5 people, drop the normal smoke, take cubby as always, and now you play Oh, this is sad. This is about to be a really sad game.
Dude, what? She randomly sprayed and got me.
Yeah. If no one's gonna take the tree, you have to take the tree. I would advise you going with your gecko, spraying right here a little bit, right? You smoke out this so you don't get peeked. Make sure you smoke out this. Then you can very freely dash in, create this. By you standing here, this guy cannot hold like this. These guys have to be much more careful holding like this because you can do that from right there. It's just a very good execute. You have to not get stuck on your one execute. I would really suggest you taking 3 into your own hands because
like we were in that position. You guys should have just like dipped immediately and like broken door. Because fighting that was like kind of scuffed. So
no,
it's, like, dipped
disgusting. Don't tell your teammates what they should have done. It never works. Bad idea.
Like broken door.
Bad idea.
Because fighting that was like kind of scuffed.
Don't. It destroys your whole team's mentality.
Reyna played mound a couple rounds ago.
Yes, and you can just take that free 1v1.
Yeah, we should say. I'm gonna play knives though.
1 gecko flash, knives updraft.
Give me those back.
If you gecko flashed knives updraft, that was a free kill right there. Throwing it out there. I don't know. I feel like you got a pick. Kind of should just play a little bit more chill now. Once you get the pick, that means there's only gonna be 1 person on site, and he's gonna be playing some weird cheeky angle, like some safe angle, if you know what I mean. You can't predict the safe angle. It's like somewhere like right there, somewhere like right there, to just check out what the hell is happening. Look how you predicted that safe angle, and you still got messed up by the guy who doesn't care that he's about to face it. You have to make sure you very diligently play with your team and take care of this guy. Throw all your killjoy mollies. You have your killjoy ult. It's a dumbass ult. I ain't gonna care. But you should wait your teammates because you know that there's 1 guy on site next.
Yo, let's kill the kid playing A. Like if
The kid? That's such a Valorant thing to say.
Going up there. I think we back off.
I think backing up is fine. You made some presence on A. You could have pushed, you could have the full A right now, which is... They're still shooting at it. Yeah, I suggest contact executing C is really good.
I'll dash in and clear.
Blocking sighted.
I saw one.
Okay. No, don't come back. Yeah.
Waterfall.
Yeah, you have to take care of this angle.
Placing swarm grenade.
Alright, so... Good trade.
Dude, I'm.
Once you are in this position, because you did not get any resistance while pushing on site, you have to make a choice. Number one is, are you gonna go and take some space here, perhaps here, and just fight? Or are you going to play a safe post plant? I don't want you to make the right choice. I want you to make a choice. Now, what can affect your decision? I heard your Killjoy setting up mollies. This can affect your decision. If you can hear your Killjoy setting up mollies, that might mean, okay, let's play post plant. We're all gonna come back here. We are gonna get smoked, but we can always spray the spike. What else can impact our decision making? This Reyna. Your Reyna actually pushed this angle right here. So if you pushed with her, it also would have been fine. Reyna flashes out, you both guys cook these guys, unlock this massive space, you probably win the game. So one more thing that might affect your decision on whether you should push deeper into CT or come back to play in post plant is what ults do they have. If you know that some type of a breach ult is active, or there is some type of Dejo ability, which is breach ult that you can place anywhere on the map, which is freaking stupid. If we take something according to our game, which is Vice ult is also pretty massive. You don't want to be facing a Vice ult on retakes. If you see that any of those ults are active on the enemy's icons, that is a reason for you to push deeper. Enemies like to deploy their ults once they're like closer here, or like they're right here or right here. They're not gonna stand here and ult CT, because it's just like, what the fuck is this, right? So that's why, as a Jet player, or if you're anyone else and you see that one of these dangerous ults are active, you should also make the decision to push deeper CT instead of going back and playing post plant. Now in your situation, none of those ults are active. No Gecko ult, no Vice ult, so you're chilling. You can always ask your teammate, yo Reyna, let's push CT. That's a choice. When you stand in this position, you're 100% gonna die. Enemies are gonna have full util to retake. That's when you have to make a choice.
So we'll just like chill in lobby for a little bit, and after like, I don't know, 15 seconds we'll peek. Maybe they'll start to like try and walk out or some shit.
Alright, your new plan is to chill on lobby for 15 seconds.
Get out of my way.
It's late.
Is it good? We'll find out. Good pick. Again, you get a pick. Tell your teammates to group up. And again, you're dashing in. Like, you're dead. There could be a guy 3. There could be 2 guys 3.
Drop.
This is a duelist tip. Like, yes, you're the first one to go onto site. That's why you go in and you take this position. But you take this position not to go and fight more people. You take this position so that whenever your teammate pushes out of a choke point, no matter where he gets picked from, you can always help him. That is the point of you standing here, you know? Because if your teammate gets shot from here, you can always peek out and fight him. If your teammate gets shot from here, you can always peek out, kill this guy. Same with the cubby guy. If the cubby guy starts peeking, you can just swing, trade this jet, mess him up, be like, yo, why you find my boy like that? That is the point of you dashing in. Same in A site. Notice how you dashed in, very good. Have the smoke on you, brilliant. The whole point for you to stand here is that your race peeks out. If she gets shot from here, you can always swing, trade. If she gets fought from here, you can always swing, trade. If she gets fought from here, you swing and you trade. Once you dash in, you're not the guy who's gonna take the first fight. You're here to make sure that your teammates do not die for free. Understand? Good. So you saw one backside and you decide to give him a free 1v1 against the sheriff. And like, also, you put yourself into a crossfire. That's a tip for you. That is a massive tip. Big tips and tricks moment. I'm happy. Somebody clipped that. Okay, let's see.
Let's do the same. Let's kill the kid mound, because there's usually one person playing mound or C. Kill them and then we just rotate back in.
Rotate, okay. You know what's been working for you?
Just
Getting a pick on this Reyna.
I'm trying to pick it.
just play late though. Don't him to rotate.
I have the spike.
Placing sentry. Spike drop.
Let's run back out.
I would like you to cut noise and still go C. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Close right to
What's
the wall.
gonna happen?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you cannot just run this angle. No. Like, same with C side. If you went A and then you decide to rotate C, like, you have to check this angle now. You have to check behind the box. Same with A side, the most common spot. You're gonna holding from somewhere right here. You might be holding from somewhere right here. Might be holding from somewhere like this. You have to clear out those angles once again, like a normal human being. I will show you, of course. Yeah, come out. Bam, 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 bam. You can jiggle if you're not confident in your steps. You can always just jiggle with your knife first also. Most optimal, I would just suggest you committing on the fight you're about to take. You can always clear this angle if you're playing against an aggressive Jet. And don't go into sight, because you still have to clear this spot. What do you need?
Can I get this?
Guys, I want you to comment down right now. What are the voice lines? Which accent, which character's voice lines do you hate the most? My top 3 would be Glow, Reyna, and maybe like Killjoy. Because when Killjoy says, "Can I get this?" I want you to comment down what are your most hated voice lines or character voice lines in Valorant right now. We gotta make this shit clear.
Oh, I can't win. Bastion. Oh, I didn't realize it. Oh, shit.
Like, wait, one's flanking fast. Jet.
Again, like, nah, this one you did it to yourself. Because this time your Killjoy actually ulted before you went in. Okay, let's say you couldn't react, so you dash in. Now you can definitely react. Your Killjoy ulted. The one thing you're gonna be facing when Killjoy is gonna be ulting, sure, everyone's gonna run away, but if you're facing a Reyna, she's gonna do some funky stuff, because that's what Reynas do. She could absolutely be waiting for those last couple seconds to catch you off guard and then dismiss, and you're cooked. You did not end up getting facing Reyna. You still could, like, you do not need to push here. Reyna could still be hiding anyway. Okay, now ult goes down. You can do your thing. There's a Reyna. Just gonna watch.
Last player standing.
GG. 2. Pretty sure.
One enemy remaining.
I'm gonna give you one quick tip. So right here, you can see our teammates are fighting the flank. And it's okay, maybe it's just one guy. You can let them fight it. Right here you're chilling. You can look at the minimap, you can look, there's no one here, right? And right here in the minimap you can see 2 people are flanking. That means that if all of you come back and 5 versus 2 these guys, you're gonna be a 5 versus 2 on site. So right here I would definitely sprint back to main and help your teammates. Just like I talked in my previous video, it was your own bind. And you have to look at patterns. Right now you have this much space unlocked, but you don't have this and you don't have this. If they kill your last resource on a C main, you find yourself in this pattern that you have to remember to never find yourself in, because now as a Jet player you're surrounded. Like, they have everything, and one utility from Killjoy will destroy your full team's holding capabilities. Not good. So that's why I would definitely not recommend you giving up C main like that. A new round, new opportunities. What can we cook today? We got comms. We got comms.
Can we take C? I want to grab the orb on him.
Good. You have a plan.
No jump spot.
Placing sentry. My ult's ready. What's this?
And now it chilled,
Go B.
because it would be too obvious if you pushed.
Oh, so they did.
So we know that Vice is on B as well. Better sketchy.
I saw one. Blink, blink.
Here.
Look how uncomfortable this is. You're about to get cooked because you do not have that lobby. Like, you have to make some effort and take the cubby right there. You're about to get, because now look, one flash and your whole team is blind. You're probably not even gonna break it. One Reyna flash. or you're just gonna be better and I'm stupid. Sure. Being in this position, not very comfortable. I will tell you what you got bailed out by. You got bailed out by the fact that when they decided to retake, there was no clove smoke on your teammates, so they could not push out of upper, and they were too afraid to push out from here. So you have to take some space. You gotta. You just gotta. Especially if you don't get
I'm
any
gonna dash
picks.
on top rebel this time.
And what's gonna happen because of that? Let's see.
Turret out.
Nothing.
Hold on, I'm busy.
He's busy cocking. Leave him alone. Nice. Shooting your own bot. Okay, we're going B. If you're going B, I advise you to go B fast. I don't like this. I don't know if I... Okay. They don't even realize that you're going B. That is crazy.
There's like
Out of my way.
I mean, you have to scream at your teammates like, I have flank right here. All of your teammates are alive. I have flank. Don't peek shit. One guy dies.
there's like
Out of my way.
Another guy dies.
Our spike carrier is killed.
And it's like a chain
Spike down
reaction.
A.
They
I
all
had
die
B the
because
whole time.
the enemies
I was
get too
trying to
comfortable.
on me.
You're still gonna get like 2 here.
Headshot.
Last player
One.
standing.
Dude, I literally calmed it, bro. And why is no one listening to me ever?
When did you calm it?
I'm on B.
I'm on B? Is this the calm that they shouldn't be? First of all, they cannot hear it. They're too focused.
there's like
Out of my
Yeah,
way.
you didn't calm shit. That does not count as a I'm lurking, I'm flanking, don't peek anything. Do not move. Call out. Saying I'm B
I'm on B.
as a duelist? Nah. What's gonna be the plan on defense? Are you gonna take some wide angle with your sheriff? You're gonna hide with a sheriff? Okay. Would you look at that? Okay. Now you gotta go for the ace, obviously. You
110
die.
on clove, 110 clove.
How does it feel? Does it feel kind of scary to put to leave your game into this kind of a player? Usually when they go B like 5 stack. So you pushing in after this flash is brave. You are kind of clean with those shots.
Spike down B.
Um,
One enemy remaining.
You should have seen your
that's a funny ace. Just like they did not want to use utility at all. Oh, you go nice.
Let me see.
Ooh.
Shit, that's on me. I overextended 50 on jet. There's like at least 3 or 4.
Well, at least you understand. I like this. I like this. Changing your position with operator. I would go A though, because last time they got destroyed on C. Okay.
let me know
I
when
feel like you gotta pop dash here, like right here, if you're gonna hold this angle. If you miss this guy, he's gonna swing here, and you're gonna have no time to dash out. You're gonna be a chicken. He's gonna cook you. So I feel like you gotta pop dash.
let me know when you want me to smoke.
Doctor, I get a kill.
You did pop dash, good.
Yeah, smoke it.
Interesting.
Probably should've. They might not come
I
back.
would not have broken that flash, but
Oh shit. Hey.
okay. Not saying that I'm the correct guy. Maybe breaking the flash is good. Jump peek? Wait, jump peek into that? That is asking for death. Like you can... You just jump peeked into 3 people. You're so lucky this got smoked. Wow.
120 jet.
I would insta-rotate to see you have operator. Yeah,
Spike
you would have
planted.
caught them off guard if you rotated faster. Okay, so this is gonna be a pretty sketchy retake. Probably not gonna work.
sentry.
Ah, your teammate's not selling. They're selling.
Player standing. One enemy
Everybody's
remaining.
selling the game for $5 on eBay. Wow. I wanna break this down. What happened here? So you're retaking with this gecko, and once you get this pick on Jet, the most obvious response is someone peeking here and trying to trade this Jet instantly. What got me really scared here, I can show you. Look at this gecko. This gecko is not looking at the person who's gonna trade. And then you get stuck behind freaking... Oh, you have Killjoy on your team. Okay, fine. And then you dash in. And then it's like, where's the third guy gonna be? And the third guy is on freaking main for some reason. That's crazy.
Are they placing Vice Wall for flank or does no one?
I don't know. I don't think anyone has flanked yet.
Well, I'm gonna be the first.
To die. Not to jinx. I feel like he's gonna be the first to die. Nah, Gecko's throwing even harder.
Ooh.
Are they on eco? They're not. Okay, that's fine then. Oh, this is a very big tip for you. Everyone who's watching this has to use this in the future. I want you to listen right now how much noise there is being created on A side right now. Ratatatatatatatata, bam, op shot, bratata. Once that is happening, this is a little bit more nuanced because you killed this Vice, but if you hadn't killed this Vice and you were going on a lurk, once all of that noise is happening, you can freely pull out your knife and run. They're never gonna hear you. And then the shooting stops, you shift again, and you have this insane timing. These people have no chance of hearing you because there's op shot. When op shot is happening, you cannot hear shit. There's a Reyna flash, which wasn't broken. Again, they cannot hear shit. You know, there's Gecko, 4 people spraying. They cannot hear you lurking here. So once you can see that a lot of noise is happening, you can just start running. Just start running with your knife out. Now, the one nuance is that you killed their Vice player right here, which calmed that one guy's flank. If that hasn't happened, but like, you're still gonna go for a lurk anyways. Like, you're still pushing in. It's not like you got the flank and you decide to reposition. You still wanted to push, which means that if you're gonna push as effectively as you can. Look at this angle, no one's holding you, they're still shooting, you can run. This tip is like Radiant type of stuff because it's crazy. It's crazy how much timing it gives you. Like, again, like, did you hear that? That op shot, if you're good enough, you can actually make 3 loud steps while that op shot is happening, which is, it's a high level strategy. Yeah, anyways, nobody calm that you're behind them.
Spike down A.
You pick this, you're throwing the game.
My ult's ready. Thanks.
It's like you got your TikTok clip, you're throwing the game down. The 2v1, you have the whole map controlled. It's up to you. I mean, you got 3, you're throwing the game. It's like depends. Do you want the TikTok clip? Do you want to rank up?
They're not peeking.
Yeah, they're not peeking, which means that they're not going, my man. You're playing Jet the way it's meant to be played, you know? It's kind of brain dead.
That's on me, I whiffed.
Not a brain dead, but that's like kind of how you're supposed to play the Jet. With a massive balls. And you're top fragging. Usually these Jet players are the ones that have to
Walk
learn
out and
discipline.
kill.
But you kind of die before you can
Need a drop.
If you buy me, I will.
Thanks.
do it.
I'm gonna wait to see if like I hear footsteps and I'm just gonna like peek out.
One down.
You're just too good. What? I feel like you've done this lurk 20,000 times because you know exactly where they're gonna be. You don't, but you always kill them. And every time you lurk, they're in this spot every time.
One
Just
down.
crazy. I mean, you just aim diff them every time.
Blocking sight.
You're by yourself. I'm walled off.
Shit, he's behind
Spike
bubble.
planted.
Yeah, I mean,
You're-
what is that dash?
Blocking sight.
Again, you got your 2 picks because you have better aim, but then you do some stupid dash. I feel like it would be very, very disrespectful if I just said, what does that give you, and not show you a better... Why do that when you can just check and swing? Same shit. What I would suggest, I mean, okay, let's say you flip the top and you dash like this, right? Because if you don't flip the top, you're too high. If you want to do a dash like this, make sure that you flip this when you're updrafting. I just messed up. You're a Jet main, you cannot mess up. You dash it like this. Now at least there's some. Now you're kind of denying this guy from holding you from this off angle. That's pretty much it. Oh, what is this secret room? Satan shit going on behind the door. Finally, you are deciding to take control of a main. No one's there. You gotta go fast. Okay, well, at least they're taking forever to push. And they push on B. Wow. 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 They're in C. They're out. Hey, opening door, fighting, really good. Wait, don't fight now though.
Yikes.
3 times in one game, your teammate pops Killjoy ult and you fight before the ult. Imagine how good your position is after the ult. Teammate pops a lockdown like this, which means that all of them are forced. Go back here. That is insane. Now 3 of your teammates can go on the site. They already have half because it's gonna take 5 seconds to go up here. And when they do go up here, they cannot spray the spike freely even then because you're gonna be annoying and you're gonna just open up the doors like crazy. 3 of their teammates is gonna be like, oh shit, I cannot, they're gonna be placed in such a weird position. And that's what happens instead is you just fight. Of course you killed the chat because like, yeah. You get the point, right? Don't wait. I want to hear you complain. Hearing people complain is not
I've
fun.
literally lost out of the 6 games I've played. I have lost 5 of them.
But you're MVP,
I
so
have
what's?
lost 5 out of 6 games.
Hold up, but you're like MVP, so a lot of skins. Holy shit. You're doing pretty good, you know, you're getting 20 kills a game. If you're getting match MVP, team MVP every time you play, it actually doesn't matter because hidden MMR is still gonna go high and you're gonna lose less and win more. Like, holy shit, you're losing. Holy shit, man. You're down bad. Holy shit, you could not win 5 games to get your rank back. Like, you're doing the jet thing, but when you're the jet, you're giving away control of your game to your teammates because you're gonna be usually the one to die first. The biggest problem that people have in this game is clutching. They do not know how to convert winning positions, and as a duelist it's really hard to convert winning positions because you don't have like the utility. Your job is to die basically as a duelist. So if you want, I'm sure you would get higher without a duelist, if you know what I mean. But then you would have to learn how to convert games. This is really weird because you're doing really good on literally every single game, but you're still losing it somehow. Not 5. I would not be concerned about the 5 games. You've lost 20 in a row type shit. Every day I play like 1 game every day, the season reset, and you know, like sometimes I get 8 kills. But I still managed to win the game. I still managed to win the game against these ranks, right? I'm playing Phoenix, so I have some type of a post-planned conversion chances. But yeah, let's talk about your biggest mistakes. 100%, one of the biggest mistakes is when you entry, you just die. Like, you just die. You dash in here. Remember when I talked? Once you get past the choke point, this is a choke point, this is a choke point, and for example, this is a choke point. Once you get past the choke point, that is when your job becomes not to take space, your job is to preserve space. That means that when your teammates are pushing out and they get shot at, you trade them. Once your whole team is on site, your job changes again to take space, right? Now you can go cubby, I guess. You dash in from here. Your job, you push through the choke point. Your job is not to take space. Your job is to make sure everybody can get through the choke point without getting shot. If somebody starts to get shot from any of the angles, you peek out and you trade your team. And very often you're just too impatient into, like, your whole team can be like right here and you're already dashing in. The whole point of the duel is dashing in is so that you're breaking the angle right here and you're making it very scary for the enemies to keep holding that angle because you can peek them from the other side, and then immediately your teammates are pushing in again. Your job is not to go out there and get more space, quote unquote. Once you push past the choke point, your job is to trade, make sure that everybody gets on the side safely. That means that if somebody starts shooting them from right here, come out, you trade. If there's a random gecko that you've been facing the whole round, if somebody starts shooting right here, you peek out, you trade. If you get some extra utility, like there's a Killjoy Molly, you know, you get some gecko flashes from your own team, then you can go and take some more space. Nice. And let's go with the third mistake. You have to make a decision. Are you playing safe post plant, or are you taking more space as the duelist? If you want to play safe post plant, I'm sure you're gonna figure out what to do. If not, if you want to take more space, if you're pushing C side, you gotta push CT. If you're going B, always take cubby. Sometimes you can go upper. If you're going A side and you want to take some more space, usually you don't need to really take more space, but if you do want to, I would suggest, you know, just going up here and just jump spotting, keeping them on pressure. On A, you don't really need to take that extra space. Just make sure you get the plant, and then this position really strong. Yeah, that's it for me.